welcome to welcome to the Visibility Palooza. Today I'm so excited because I'm here with you, Monika, and we're going to just jump right in. Tell us your name and what you do in one sentence.
I'm Monika Skyland. I am a spiritual mastermind.
Wonderful. It's so good to have you here. So I'd love to hear in 2 or 3 words, or maybe a quick sentence, what is your specialty that you'd like to highlight today?
I am transformational teacher. I am spiritual teacher, and I work with women 39 plus. And everything I teach is based on my own experiences and my expertise. So I walk my talk. For me, this authenticity is absolutely important. So we do anything between a meditation. I started meditating when I was 13. Shadow work, so looking at what blocks us, and light work. Where do we want to go? What is the highest part of us? What is the light in us? How to connect to it?
Oh, sounds like beautiful work. So who do you love working with, and who that loves working with you?
My favorite people to work with are women 90. My favorite people to work with are women 39 plus. Because when women enter their 40s, something really important and powerful happens. It's usually at this time that women can really be open to more in life, on the one hand. On the other hand, they step into their power. They stop being submissive and saying yes. Many of the women say, okay, so a new chapter is to be open, but who am I? Really, after 20 years of marriage, who am I? After kids, now maybe they have already gone to the university, or they just finished their schools. So who have I become beyond my masks, roles? Who am I? And then they start exploration. It's absolutely fascinating what they discover in themselves.
Oh, it's juicy. So tell us about why you're passionate about this work, and is there a story behind that?
I'm really passionate about this work because I was there myself. I was burned out, empty. Well, the world would call me a successful woman, but it was not enough because me as a person was not fulfilled. So I went on the exploration of what is there more to life? And I would like to emphasize that I started meditating when I was 13. I was practicing. So it was just the meditation is not an answer to everything. And I started exploring all different spiritual paths because that's where I find a lot of meaning. And that's what I teach. Because the spiritual intelligence, in my eyes, is your first intelligence. So you were born with it. And so intuition, every baby has intuition. Every child has this inner voice directing them, telling them, okay, that's dangerous. I don't want to go there. I don't like this woman. I don't feel comfortable with this man. We all have it as children, but we hear from the world, well, no, that's okay. That's how it is. And we unlearn our spiritual intelligence during the childhood, which is very, very sad, actually, because that's where our inner knowledge comes from, inner strength, resilience. It's all built up on intuition and being able to really feel who we authentically are in our essence. So then when I was around 40, 39, I really had like a dark night of the soul. And I went through it because I went and I was digging and digging, who am I in my core? I found a lot of light. And I said, okay, if it works for me, it will work for many women. So the things that I was struggling with was forgiveness, and it was self-worth. So I was going into those topics and discovering what will bring me up from this pit in my life. And I created two things which I really love teaching others. One of them is how to become self-forgiving. Because in your life, you make mistakes. You actually are at your best, doing your best all the time, but your best of yesterday might not be good enough for today. And a few years back, it's not good enough for today, but still you did your best. So you need to become compassionate towards yourself and extend some self-love as if you did for your friend. So if you want to be successful in your life, but you're still attached to the past mistakes, they will be working like your brakes. So the most important thing for your success is to forgive yourself for the mistakes you did in the past. So this is one leg of success. And the other leg of success is sense of self-worth. So I developed a process, I call it one question process, where you investigate what you are really worthy of. Because as a human being, just by being born here, you are worthy. Then there's a word that people very often mistake for worthiness. Oh, you deserve. When we talk about deserving, it's a concept based in society. And society. When we talk about deserving, it's a concept based in man-made rules. It's something that society dictates. You are a good girl, you deserve a good husband. You have been working hard, you deserve holidays. You need to do something to deserve something else, a good outcome. Worthiness, you don't need to do anything because you are worthy by birth. You have a divine spirit in you, you have a beautiful soul, and you are a human being walking this planet, which is not really an easy place to be. You're worthy by breathing and being a human being. And once you have really fully acknowledged this fact, you will be able to open up to all the possibilities. Because very often we push back opportunities because we say, oh, I'm not good enough for this. I'm not worthy of this amount of money that I should be getting. Or so many things we block and stop because we don't feel worthy of them. And everyone, even the most successful person, has a small dusty corner where they have a little bit of a sense of not being good enough. That's what came up in my work over 15 years by now, that everybody feels, first of all, I'm worthy of love, I'm worthy of respect, I'm worthy of being myself, and I'm worthy of happiness. This is something that everyone, no matter a young child, I think the youngest I was talking with was 5, till the oldest person, these are 4 things that everybody feels worthy of. Interestingly, some people say, I'm worthy of love, but I don't deserve love. And then you see where you need to dig to really come to the source of your happiness. Because I believe that everybody can and should lead a fulfilled life. So when you can forgive yourself for the past mistakes, when you can open up to everything you are worthy of, you give life a platform where it can deliver opportunities that will make you very, very fulfilled.
The juicy time, that dark night of the soul, isn't it? It gives you
Well,
the opportunity to explore all this.
the dark night of the soul is a place which is dark and hard. And there are 2 ways out. One is up, one is out. So some people commit suicide here, and it's very, very sad because it's not necessary. When you really direct yourself to, hey, what is there good in me? What is there good in life? Where is at least this one lifeline for me where I could get attached to and go out of this darkness? It's a process, but if you start working with what am I worthy of, even when you feel like down, you will be able to realize you are worthy of many beautiful things. You are worthy of opportunities. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of accepting gifts from the universe. You are worthy of anything that you really wish for.
Beautiful. So tell me, you've mentioned people need to explore worthiness and forgiveness. Can you give us an exercise or a story that helps us understand the power of this work?
I would like to share 2 processes with you. One process that I would like to share with you is self-forgiveness. It's very simple. Just think about something that has happened in the past. You have done something that you would say now, wow, that was not clever, that was stupid, that was unkind. Whatever it is, where you feel like a bit of sense of guilt, when you don't feel comfortable, and something that stops you from saying yes to bigger opportunities in life. So the first thing is close your eyes and take a very deep breath through the nose and through your mouth. Breathe out. And do it 3 times to calm your mind and come into your center. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And once more. Feel the earth below your feet or the chair below your bum. And just feel being carried by the earth, by the chair, or if you are laying by the bed. You are being carried and held. And think about this, what happened. It may be something that you did and you don't feel comfortable about. Maybe something that happened to you and you reacted in an aggressive way, or maybe you inflicted some pain, or maybe you did something that was simply unkind or not clever. All those actions were triggered by something that happened, something that made you feel bad. So now put your hand on your heart and think about this event that caused or triggered your reaction that was not the best one. Feel the feeling of suffering or discomfort and tell yourself, as if you were telling your best friend, I'm sorry you had to experience that. And feel the release in your system. You acknowledge something happened without judging it, without judging another. Something that happened and took you off balance. You can repeat, I'm sorry you had to experience that. Feel compassion towards yourself. Send yourself some love. And then look at the action that was the result of how you felt. You did your best. You were not able to act in a better, more noble way. We always do our best. And if you find it was not your today's best, acknowledge that you didn't know better, and that's why you acted this way. You can tell yourself, I forgive myself I did my best. Had I known better, I would have made a different choice. Take the guilt or blame away from your system. You could not have known better back then. Breathe it out. Now you are free to make a new choice. So decide, how do you want to act today? And that's the only thing that counts. So whenever you will be faced with a challenge or a choice to make, think, is it my best? And if it is, make the decision. And if in the future you decide it was not the best that could be, take another choice, but have compassion towards yourself, because you are always doing your best. Now open your eyes and come back.
What a sweet process, powerful at the same time. So thank you. We need to wrap up. So I have two quick questions. How can people find you?
If you would like to connect, you can find me via my website, www.monikaskyland.com. Skyland be sky and land, and Monika with K. Otherwise, I'm also on Facebook, Instagram. So please come, say hi, let's connect, and let's stay in touch.
Will do. And I have another question for you. If you were speaking with a colleague, how would you tell them about the EBC and why they should become a part of that?
EBC is a community of amazing individuals. They come from all walks of life. They have a plethora of expertise. So you not only land among the peers, but also among peers with enormous knowledge. You can connect with different people. You will meet nicest people, because somehow EBC is always attracting really great people. So you will have great time. You will have access to a lot of expertise. And it's very important. It's a community of give and take. So you will be helpful for others. They will be supporting you. So it's a beautiful atmosphere of networking, of exchange, of support. I love it. I've been with EBC, I think, for 15 years now. So it's been quite a while. And it's been always the best space where I could be.
We love having you here. And what region of the world are you in? Where do you live? Where do you live?
Oh, I live in Austria, in Europe. No kangaroos.
Wonderful. So it's great to connect with you and have this global presence. I really appreciate you. You did a marvelous job on this interview. And I look forward to seeing you on the next member meeting. And here comes our next person. So I will bid you farewell, Monika, and welcome in Lori.
Thank you.